Dee-Dee's. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, Melonbo, I'm just leaving. I'm going to meet Drew and the nanny and his new Mommy Nanny and Me class.
He got kicked out of his old class for throwing his juice box at another child.
Nonsense. The reason Drew left because he was understimulated and needed a more advanced group. That's the official story. We're sticking to it.
He drew blood.
You say blood, I say grape juice. Official story.
Wow, I wish my mom had rewritten some childhood stories about me. Instead, she told my problems to anybody who'd listen.
Oh, that's just part of Phyllis's charm. Actually, that's all of her charm.
We'll sit down with Kai, and we will pick out your first single.
It's going to be hard to choose.
Yeah, we love them all. Well, fortunately, at Delicious, we have a very effective procedure for choosing our releases.
Yeah, Kai says, release that one. And we do.
Hey, baby.
Ma, what are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about your Mother's Day present. Well, the ultimate present would be a grandbaby. But to do that, she'd have to get pregnant. To get pregnant, she'd have to have sex. To have sex, she'd have to have a man. And she ain't got no man. Hey, I'm no happier about it than you are. So anyway, for years I've worked with the charity Bay Area Mothers for Others.
Oh, I'm aware of your involvement. You gave him 5 bags of my clothes.
Well, they were ugly. So, this year, since I'm on the planning committee, I signed both of us up to work on their Mother's Day telethon. We get to spend the whole day together and do something nice for underprivileged single moms. That's your present to me. Because I found that box of candy you were going to give me ain't cutting it.
I wasn't for you. That's my earthquake chocolate.
Hey, I watch that telethon every year, and I love the weather guy who hosts it, Gavin Storm.
Oh, I love it when he's outside and the wind's blowing 80 miles an hour. His hair never moves. That's talent.
Well, if it's good enough for Gavin, it's good enough for me. I'll be a brother for others, a brofo.
Well, how about you, Adam? We could use some more bodies.
Oh, well, if I had a dime for every time somebody said that to me. Fine, I'll tell my mom it's my Mother's Day gift to her, too. Ooh, that way I can keep the mink eyelashes I got her.
Hey, Tiffany, Serena, maybe you guys could perform on the show. It'd be your first gig since signing with the label.
Sounds like a great cause.
And the exposure won't hurt.
Oh, my Mona's really something, huh? It's hard to believe she was a late bloomer with a lazy eye and corrective shoes.
Ma, do you always have to say whatever's on your mind?
Of course. It's part of my charm.
Look who I found hiding from your mother in the hallway.
Oh, Daddy, did Mother drag you out shopping again?
She's at the boutique down the street. She said she wanted my input. What she wanted was my wallet.
Well, I'm glad you're both here. I've decided that Mother and I are going to volunteer for that telethon, too. That is, if you all don't mind.
Mine? You giving of your time instead of spending my money? I'd love it.
Well, Mothers for Others is a good organization, and I can always use some more charity points on my resume.
Well, do you think your mom will do it?
Oh, Mona. Telethon means televised. She will break out her best wig for this puppy.
That's my accountant with a 911 page. Your mother must have moved on to the jewelry section. Here, take my wallet. If I don't have it, maybe I can slow down the spending.
Daddy trust me with this? What was he thinking?
And since you'll be working the phone bank today, we need to go over procedures for taking donations. Now, first, we'll talk about how to deal with annoying people.
Hello.
On your feet, people. La Diva has entered.
You're late.
But fabulous. So I forgive me.
You've missed a lot.
Oh, don't worry, Phil. I already know everything I need to know. The president of the organization filled me in when he graciously assigned me the phone with the most screen time.
You spoke to Kwaku? I can't even get his secretary to answer my email. Wait a minute. You bribed him with a big donation, didn't you?
Well, you say bribe, I say gently urged.
Can we just get back to the meeting?
Absolutely. But can I just say, these refreshments are not acceptable. When I chaired the Tucson March of the Dimes, we did a smidge better than instant coffee and snack mix.
Well, I'm sorry we don't have your breakfast liquor, but feel free to pull out your flask. Now, come on, people, can we just focus?
I'm sorry, Phils. We can't hear you. Can you turn down your outfit?
These needy single mothers are counting on
And
us.
you are the woman to lead us, as being needy and single has always been your specialty.
And you can help with the pregnant and single women since that was your specialty.
What?
Ma, this revelation shrouds my idol in a hideous scandal. I never loved her more.
You weren't pregnant with me before you were married. Right, Mom? Mom? Oh my God, it's true.
Wait, Dee Dee's a love child? That's hot!
So, that story you told me about being conceived on your honeymoon in a cabana on a white sandy beach in Montego Bay wasn't true?
Well, your father and I did have Jamaican jerk chicken that night.
I can't believe you would keep something this important from me.
Dee, honey, you have to understand, Dee Dee.
Okay, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you this afternoon at the studio.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, see, Big Dee Dee wasn't married when she and Charles got...
I know it. I still don't know how to use the damn phones.
Ma, I cannot believe you could be that insensitive.
And I can't believe you ended my meeting that way.
Well, I didn't want to say what I have to say to you in public because I have tact, unlike some people. And I know when to keep my mouth shut, unlike some people.
Yeah, that Big Dee Dee is a loud one.
Not her, you.
Hey, I've thrown that unwed and pregnant bomb at Big Girl plenty of times. One of my favorites. Especially like to use it during the holidays.
Yeah, but did you have to do it in front of Dee Dee in a room full of strangers?
Well, how was I supposed to know Jumbotron hadn't been honest with her daughter? All I did was tell the truth.
Whether you knew it was a secret or not, it wasn't your truth to tell. Now look what you did. You hurt Dee Dee. And if you want truth, here's some. I'm fed up with you and your big mouth.
I know you didn't just speak to me like that.
That's right, because I'm not speaking to you at all.
Come on, Dee, let me in so I can explain.
I don't want to talk to you.
Please, I'm begging. It's Mother's Day. I'm down on my knees.
No, you aren't.
Okay, I'm not. My Dior stockings would snag, but it's the thought that counts.
Go away.
Come on, Dee, open up. Don't make me use your sister's brawny shoulders to knock down the door.
Mona's out there?
Yeah, Dee Dee, I'm here. Maybe she'll talk to me.
I doubt it. She refuses to even open the door. This is going to be a beautiful Mother's Day memory. Can I retell it?
What are you doing?
Getting rid of all reminders of my mother.
Dee Dee, anger is one thing. Wasting a deliciously nutty liqueur is another.
Suddenly I'm questioning everything. Were my parents really in love? Is my name really Dee Dee? Am I really a size 0?
I'm sorry my mom told you. Though I always wondered if keeping it from you was the right thing to do.
You knew?
Would it upset you more if I did?
Yes.
Then I'm as shocked as you are.
Mona, how could you not tell me?
Well, nobody actually told me. I just did the math, and it wasn't my place to tell you.
So everyone knew but me. How you must have pitied poor little Dee Dee, product of her parents' lust.
It's not like it's such a big deal.
Well, if it weren't such a big deal, then why is everyone treating it like a dirty little secret?
Oh, it's a dirty little secret. I just said it wasn't a big deal.
our singing sensation, Tiffany and Serena.
And we'd like to thank our host.
Our handsome host, Channel 6 weatherman Gavin Storm.
You're too kind. Thank you. Goodbye. Wasn't that truly inspiring on such a beautiful day? High 72, low tonight 56. And I hope they've inspired you to open up your hearts, your wallets, and your umbrellas. Chance of rain in the PM.
Yes, $100 is generous, but for only $400 more, you get 2 tickets to Adam Benet's latest one-man show, Filipino Follies. Okay, $10 it is.
Yeah, I'm the cute mocha guy with the gray smile. How did you know that? Morena?
Your donations to Mothers for Others provide services for single moms who need it most. And after all, isn't that the least you can do for the woman who stands by your side, who loves you unconditionally, the woman who gave you life?
How can I get me one of those moms?
But we need more. More money for those valiant women we simply call Mom. Even though my mother and I haven't spoken for 11 years, nonetheless, I still love her, and I wish that pride and a restraining order didn't keep me from the woman who gave me life. And a head of hair rated by Weatherman Monthly as best hair in the Bay Area.
Hey, I'm still not talking to you.
Even if I came to apologize?
Really? Wait, is this a trick? Lure me into a false sense of security and then tell everybody here about my crooked pinky toe?
Look, Mona, I never meant to hurt Dee Dee. And I know I'm not the most tactful person in the world, but...
And don't say it's part of my charm.
Well, it is. And it's also a part of who I am. My mother never sugarcoated anything. She just said it like it was. Made me strong, so that's how I raised you.
Yeah, but don't you ever wish that Grandma weren't so blunt?
Only every damn day. Good point. I'm sorry. I really will try to do better.
Thanks, Ma.
Sorry about you and your mother.
I just said that to stimulate donations. Mother and I are actually very close. We share a duplex in San Jose. I have the bigger bedroom.
Really?
Uh-huh.
My daughter here was conceived to do you know the way to San Jose.
Ma, you're doing it again.
What? I didn't tell him it was playing on the car radio at the time.
Aw, what's the use in having those Egyptian cheekbones if you're not going to contour them? Come on, Sister Fran, take your brush.
I'm so mad if my own daughter's not talking to me.
May I help you?
Just checking. Still flawless. The perfect storm.
Some people are so vain.
I know.
As I was saying, I don't know if I can hold this telethon together when I'm in so much pain.
How could anyone?
But the ill-tired single moms need me.
True. The show must go on.
Oh, I just don't know. What should I do?
I hate seeing my diva down. Maybe you should try talking to Dee Dee again. You know, this whole mother-daughter conflict has given you worry lines, and that concerns me.
I don't have a line on my face.
Could you find your own mirror?
Daddy, what are you doing here?
Your mother called. Tell me what happened. So how are things going?
Well, I'm fine. Terrific. Never better. Are you really my father? Well, how do you expect me to feel? I discover after all these years that my very existence is based in a lie.
Sweetheart, let me try and put things in perspective. You see, your mother and I were already planning our wedding when we found out that she was 4 months pregnant with you.
4 months? But Mom looks so skinny in all your wedding pictures.
That's because she surrounded herself with really fat bridesmaids. Had me pack on 20. We just never felt it was something we needed to share with you.
But it's just so embarrassing.
It really shouldn't be. I'll give you two a moment. Just know I was the one that wanted to tell you.
I suppose your father already gave you all the unsavory details. His years with Phyllis made him an expert.
I still can't figure out is why you are obsessed with rewriting history to make everything seem perfect.
I'd love to have some fabulous explanation. Like I'm an actress and it's all about illusion. But that's not it. Dear, this wasn't about you. It's about me. And my shame and my need to have the proper public image. But more importantly, I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to feel like you were less than, that you were a mistake.
But by not telling me, that's exactly how you made me feel.
I realize that now. But you gotta know, you were the best thing a poor girl from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, ever did with her life. You made me whole. Oh.
I appreciate you're trying to protect me, but I need you to promise me that from now on you're going to be completely honest.
With you, yes, I'll try. But with your father, still going to be lie and deny.
And as we approach our goal, let me remind you what a great cause this is.
Mona, promise me in the future you'll tell me everything.
Okay. You were totally bald and wore a baby wig until you were 2.
God, you're just like your mother.
And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing the weather live from the cell of the Birdman of Alcatraz. I'm predicting it'll be lonely and damp with no chance of escape. To introduce an amazing talent and our biggest donor today, the one, the only, Dee Dee LaFontaine.
Dee Dee LaFontaine? What? Did somebody say send in the clowns?
Thank you. And for my first number,
Her first number? Oh, hell no.
I'd like to sing a wonderful song of independence and enduring love. Maestro? Like a sweet and morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. With arms open wide, I threw away my pride. I sacrificed for you, dedicate my life to you.
I will go where you lead, always there in time of need. And when I lose my will, you'll be there to push me up the hill. There's no looking back for us.
They both have some pipes.
Sing it, sisters.
Not to know you're all I need to get by.
Texas nest, for you I'll do my best.
Stand by you like a tree, and anybody that try move me, 'cause
We got the right foundation.
And I married both of them. What was I thinking?
You're all I want to strive for and do a little more for. All the joy under the sun wrapped up into one. You're all I need. You're all I need.
You look so beautiful in your wedding pictures. I can barely tell you're pregnant.
Thank God for cousins who cheat on Weight Watchers.
Wait a minute, who's this one on the pillar?
It looks like my mom. She was at your wedding? News to me.
But it does explain who snapped the bride's head off the wedding cake.
sticky tabs?
You see, this way I can cross-reference all the stats that I need. All sports agents use tricks like this so they can stay ahead of the competition. See, yellow is for tennis.
Ooh, you could be Mrs. Andy Roddick.
is for golf.
Mrs. Tiger Woods. He must be born with that statuesque blonde by now.
And orange is for baseball.
Mrs. Derek Jeter. Oh. Has a nice ring to it. Dee Jeter, Dee Jeter, Dee Jeter.
Oh, I like that. Maybe I could meet him. Mona Jeter, Mona Jeter, Mona Jeter. Doesn't have quite the same ring, does it? I'm convinced there's a man out there to share my life with. If I just had the confidence to let someone get to know me, the real me, the one that so far only I know, the woman who...
Hey, Mona. Seen Adam?
He had a lunch date.
It's 3 o'clock.
Well, he did come in early,
He showed up at 11:45.
which for Adam is early.
He left for lunch at noon.
He said he had a special date.
He says that about every day. Man, Adam's got a better social life than the two of us put together.
Hello, dateless Wonder Twins. Can you cover the phones? I'm so tired. I'm going to take a nap in the grab room.
Man, how are you pulling all these dates?
Step into the millennium, people. I'm listed on 20 internet dating sites. Mail call, boy toy, and I'm really hot in the gay Jewish single site. Mana Menashevitz. They think I'm taboo.
But how are you getting so many hits?
I wrote an incredible profile. You two should try it. Surely with some creative verbiage, you could dupe somebody on a first date. Now for my nap. No calls, please.
Dating online? Seems a little desperate.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm down. But I'm doing it as a public service. Shouldn't hold back all this chocolate love from the ladies.
Please don't ruin chocolate for me.
I know you've all heard the rumors that one of our superstars, Merlin DeMarco, has been sleeping with the wives of some of his teammates. And I just wanted to clear things up.
So it's not true.
Oh, it's absolutely true. I just wanted to clear things up. And I need damage control.
I secured a sex therapist for Merlin, a marriage counselor for his teammates, and a restraining order for anybody who wants to take it any further.
On top of things as usual, Brett. So, Dee Dee, any ideas, questions? Ideas?
Well, Gus, fellow agents, I've been watching the trends and I've come up with something hot. Extreme sports.
Should I tell her somebody already came up with that?
I was just setting the tableau. Now, everybody knows Tony Hawk, but nobody knows the kids who want to be Tony Hawk. Now, I've compiled an extensive list of 11 to 14-year-olds who are making noise in skateboarding, kite surfing, heli skiing, snowboarding.
Right. Our commission from that would certainly cover the morning bagels. Hey, maybe we can even get some of that flavored cream cheese.
Sure, there's not a lot of money in these sports, but there is a ton in video game development, product endorsement. I think GMG should aggressively go after the next generation of extreme sports stars.
Get them while they're young.
Yeah.
Like the cigarette companies do.
Yeah, no. I meant before they hit it big, but I'm glad you're paying attention.
Could be interesting. Didn't we try that once?
Yes, we did, with that surfer Kelly Stokes. All of our resources went into wooing his parents.
Ah, the drunk and the whore.
Exactly, and we still didn't get the kid. It was a total waste of time. But how could you have known that you were pitching a waste of time? You know, being new and all.
Let's table this idea so I can think about it and make my tea time with Mickelson. First one there gets to drive the cart.
What was that?
Oh, we just had a staff meeting where you pitched an idea that didn't really go over too well. In fact, you might want to go back in there and kill the crickets that are still chirping.
I've never seen anyone act like that in a professional environment.
Isn't this your very first job? Look, Dee Dee, I can understand if you're feeling a little unsure of yourself. Being the only female in an all-male environment. Not that that's the only reason why you're here, but, I'm sure it's something that you've probably wondered about.
Actually, I haven't.
Then forget I spoke.
Did you say something?
I'm just trying to give you the benefit of my knowledge, Dee Dee.
Don't be so generous next time, Brett.
Fine, if you're not interested in learning. Cricket. Cricket. Okay, finished with my profile.
Me too. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
If I had a nickel for every time a woman said that to me,
You'd have a nickel. Now give me. Boy, this is just a list of lies. The celebrity you most resemble, The Rock. You drive a Porsche. You speak Portuguese.
you have to get them on the hook, Mona.
Well, what are you going to do if you meet a girl from Portugal?
I'll just tell honey I'm from the south side of Lisbon.
And when you walk in not looking like The Rock, she's going to know you know habla Portuguese.
So I embellished. But your profile is booty. And not the good kind. Nowhere do you mention you've got big ones.
Hey, baby. Hey, Spencer.
Hey.
Ma, read this dating profile and tell me what you think.
Looks like The Rock loves to cuddle. You don't hook up with him, I might.
Ma, meet your dream man.
Spencer, somebody put a stop payment on your reality check.
I could have written a better profile for you than you did.
I was thinking the same thing about yours.
Okay, you're on.
But I still can't believe you don't think this will get me a date.
Well, it might, till you pick her up in your rusted out Malibu. And you have to drive her on the block in reverse. And she has to keep the door closed with a seatbelt.
It's nuts. And you're never riding in it again.
Aw, I'm gonna miss that lawn chair you call a front seat.
Gotta get my look right. I want people at work to take me seriously.
Coco's been having the same problem getting picked on in doggy daycare. That's why I bought her an all-new wardrobe.
Yeah, I bet that solved it.
The proper wardrobe can salvage any situation. In fact, it was a sporty bolero and ruby stilettos that got me across the Mexican border before Botox was legal.
Mom, have you been drinking?
Well, of course. Do you think I would dress my dog like this if I was sober?
Brett just had to remind me that I'm the only woman at the firm, so I don't want to dress too provocatively. Too short, too short, too short. Here it is. I was saving this for my first murder trial, but I think I may need it for my first office beatdown.
Judy, why are you letting this Brett guy get to you?
I don't know. He's got Gus's ear and he points out the flaws in everything I do.
Oh, like when you and I were first starting to know each other and you pointed out all my flaws. I wasn't sure if I wanted to hug you or slug you. But the important thing is that over time it worked out, so just relax.
You wanted to hit me?
I said I wasn't sure. I'm still thinking about it.
Gus, Brett. I've got news. My manicurist told me that her boyfriend's sister was on the treadmill next to a trainer on his cell phone talking to Kadeem Jennings. Kadeem just left his agent.
That's very good detective work, Dee Dee. But if you've been watching SportsCenter like I was at 3 a.m., you would have found this out a lot sooner.
Well, anybody can watch TV.
Actually, Dee Dee, Brett and I were just discussing Kadeem. I'd like to land him before my backstabbing ex-partner does.
Well, I'd love to go after Kadeem for you, sir.
And your eagerness is so appreciated, Dee Dee, but I already started working on it at 3:05 this morning.
You know what I'm thinking?
I know what he's thinking.
Thinking of pairing you two up.
Are you sure that's what you're thinking? Because I'm thinking you wouldn't be thinking that if you were really thinking about it.
Brett's right. We wouldn't make a very good team.
Dee Dee, you're a really creative raw talent, and I want you to learn from the best. So let's get this done. Unless either one of you would care to question my judgment again. Anybody? Didn't think so.
I knew we were in trouble when you walked in here in that skirt that covered your knees.
Well, brace yourself, because tomorrow I'm wearing pants. Pants tomorrow. Pants.
So, how do I look on paper?
I'd do you.
A high compliment indeed. And other than spelling, grammar, and punctuation, I think Spencer captured you quite nicely. Although I don't really think you needed to put temperamental in caps.
Temperamental? Give me that damn thing.
Keep the caps, add an exclam.
Spencer, I'm counting on you to help me find someone.
Me too. And you've barely written a thing. What happened to the stuff I gave you, like Thick Teddy Bear and the fact I just finished reading Moby Dick? Come on. Test me. Ask me what kind of fish he is.
I am not putting anything about Moby Dick in your profile.
Yeah, that kind of bragging only gets you dates on my websites.
Name the top 3 all-time leading rushers in the NFL.
Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, in that order next.
Give me some basics on Brady.
Tom Brady, starting quarterback for New England, holds the Super Bowl record for pass completions, and in 2002, one of People magazine's most beautiful people, which I personally agree with. Next.
Okay. Who sang the national anthem at Super Bowl 25?
Mariah Carey.
Wrong. Whitney Houston.
You're enjoying that buzzer a little too much.
Wrong. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Dee, I think I'm done for the night.
No! I need to be far more prepared than Brett for our meeting with Kadeem Jennings, who, by the way, set the NFL single-season record with 2,691 all-purpose yards, 896 receiving, 661 punt return, 1,133 kickoff, and 1 rushing yard.
You seem a little tense.
Don't tell me I'm tense! Stress is the glue that holds me together. Next! How can I be wrong? Nobody asked me a question.
I just think your whole attitude is wrong right now.
I'm telling you, Kadeem mentions the small town where he grew up every time he does an interview, so we propose the Kadeem Jennings Foundation.
Not new.
Not finished. It would fund sports programs and scholarships for the children of Springfield, and before you interrupt me again, we'd negotiate the money on top of Kadeem's contract. He'll see how innovative we are and sign with us.
It's not a bad idea, but I'm going to go a different way, and you are going to be impressed with it.
You mean like I am now? Look, Brett, I know that you've been doing this longer than I have.
Doing this? I don't really think you understand who I am, Dee Dee. When I was a kid, I brokered deals in Pee Wee football, Wheaties basketball, and any other sport that wouldn't let a kid like me play. I graduated from high school, and I started out in the mailroom of Gus's first firm. And when his former partner left and stole most of his clients, I was one of only 2 agents who stood by his side. I have brokered $269.9 million worth of deals, a feat no one else under the age of 30 has ever accomplished. So you see, I just don't do this. I live this. I breathe this. I am this.
The next time you practice that speech in the mirror, and don't deny that you have, you might want to add some hand gestures for emphasis. It'll keep people awake that way.
The freshman has fire.
Yes, she does. And I am here to be a part of this business. If I wanted to be treated like an assistant, I'd take a job as your secretary.
I could use a new one. I take my coffee strong and black.
Well, you're going to take your partner that way, too.
How's my new team doing?
Great.
Cool.
Working it out.
Don't lie to me. Just kid Kadeem.
Look, Brett, I'm sure that someone helped you when you first got started, and I need that from you.
And I need you to trust me to make this Kadeem deal happen.
Fine.
Okay.
Can I at least suggest Monsoon as the place for the 3 of us to meet?
You can suggest that, but Kadeem and I are going to the candy shop.
The candy shop? That's a strip club.
Yeah. Actually, technically it's a gentleman's club, and that's where Kadeem wanted to meet, so that's where we'll be meeting. Us, gentlemen. I'll tell you what, though. I'll give Kadeem a stack of ones, and I'll tell him they're from you.
what I wrote about you?
Well, it is accurate. I was just hoping for a description like big hands, big feet. 4 big reasons you want to meet.
Some things should be left unsaid, like the things you tend to say.
But what kind of woman's going to respond to passionate men seeks drama-free, intellectually stimulating women for simple good times? I don't need my intellect stimulated. I've got big feet.
Come on, Spencer. You said you wanted to change your image, and I'm just trying to help you. Now, you are going to find the good, honest woman you deserve based on the English-speaking, bucket-driving, sweet-ass man that you are.
Good, honest woman, huh? I guess honest wouldn't be bad. As long as she has a pinch of freak. So what do you think about yours?
Oh, it's really nice. I mean, fiercely loyal, exceptionally creative, and do you really think I have great legs?
Oh, yeah. Wearing those Franken boots has done wonders for your calves.
After reading this, even I'd want to meet me. You know, sometimes I forget how close we are. You really do know me. I can't wait to post this. So I didn't exactly have the courage to post my profile. Yet. I'm just not strong enough for mass rejection. But Spencer did such a nice job, maybe I'll frame it and read it. Till I start believing it myself.
Kadeem, you're the most important athlete in the NFL today, and I promise you, man, I am gonna fight for you, all right? I will be a gladiator for you. My cell phone, which is always on, is off right now. You know why? Because it's all about you. Now it's all about you.
Oh, that's nice.
Dee Dee.
Brett, sorry I'm late, but I was picking up some quality Cubans from Michael Jordan's supplier to give to our newest client.
Oh, sweet. It's Monte Cristo number 5.
I didn't expect to see you here.
We women can just be so unpredictable. Now, Kadeem, you know that these cigars are not the only way we're going to take care of you at GMG. We'll also help you with wealth management, cultivate new global branding opportunities, and get you the salary that your spectacular performance in the league demands.
I like the way that sounds. Where you been hiding her?
She's new. She was a secret.
Weapon. Didi Thorne, Brett's partner. His better half, if you will. And we've got big plans for you. Your own clothing line, action figures, energy drinks, and long-term, you in tailored Armani anchoring the broadcasting booth at a major network.
I do like money. But not as much as that thing Brett pitched about how to set up my foundation. That was fresh.
You pitched my idea?
Well, that's why you gave it to me, right? I mean, to get the client.
And that would have done it, too. If I still need a representation.
What?
Well, see, I made peace with my old agent this afternoon. My family reunion's coming up, and he is my uncle.
But we put all this work into this. I studied the whole history of the NFL.
I really am impressed with the two of you. And if I leave Uncle Eddie again, hey, you'll be my first call. I'm supposed to meet my uncle at mine soon. Oh, he's gonna love these Cubans.
Well, that was a fool's journey.
Don't call yourself a fool, Brett. Even though you lost Kadeem Jennings.
I think you mean we lost Kadeem Jennings.
I just got here, remember? But you did get close because of my idea.
Yeah, right. Fine. The cigars were a nice touch, too. All right, maybe you're not going to completely suck at this. And maybe, I won't stick my finger in a socket if, Gus decides to pair us up together.
Well, thanks for the ringing endorsement.
Yeah, you're welcome. Dee Dee, this sports agent business is going to be a lot harder on you than I am.
I think I can handle it.
Which is why I'm going to let you call Gus and tell him that you let Kadeem get away.
Would you like a lap dance?
No, I'm fine. You know what, though? She would.
I what?
Ooh, I like that sweater.
Thank you. I picked it up yesterday at Neiman's.
Think they have it in my size?
I'm sure. And you You know, they have this necklace there that would look great with those earrings.
Okay, you guys have completely ruined this for me.
One of these has got to work for Neil's wedding tomorrow. I don't have time to go shopping. What do you think of this one?
I think you better make time to go shopping.
Second opinion, Spencer?
Please, I'm thinking about what the strippers won't be wearing at Neil's bachelor party tonight. And right now, all I can afford is 2 lap dances and 1 really long hug. But a trip to the mall couldn't hurt.
Well, Dee Dee, what are you wearing?
Something tasteful but understated that won't outshine the bride.
But I thought the Dee Dee rule was to always outshine the bride.
Except when attending the wedding of an ex-boyfriend. My relationship with Neil was the most significant I've ever had, which is why I'm going, but with a few guidelines. Like no small talk with the groom could look suspicious. And I'll have to steer clear of all male attention, otherwise I could end up dating Neil's best friend, which means Neil could end up being the best man at my very own wedding, and then we're all a part of each other's lives forever.
Ever think you have too much time on your hands?
Well, Dee Dee, I dated Neil before you did, so do I have to follow these rules too?
Please, that was years ago. No one cares about you.
Okay, Ma, here are my earrings, but I really, really like these, so can you try not to lose them, suck them up in your vacuum, or let your cat swallow them?
I promise. And Valentino is going to pass your sapphire hoops any day.
You can keep them. So, whose funeral is this you're going to again?
Bill Jones, man I dated after your father. Sweet man, died in his sleep. We should all be so lucky.
I don't remember any men coming around then.
Well, after my divorce, I went through a period I call the quiet years.
Oh, like when you didn't date.
Oh, I dated. I just chose to keep quiet about it. Remember your Uncle Henry? Well, you're old enough to know he wasn't no uncle. But he for damn sure was my daddy.
Wow, you and Uncle Henry?
Yeah, and then there was your fake Uncle Terry and your Uncle Booker. Ooh, Booker. What that man could do with...
Ma? Can we go back to the quiet years? Okay, how tacky were those limos outside? One of them had light blue velvet seats and one of those Crown air fresheners.
Neil and Janet worked very hard to plan this wedding. You shouldn't judge and poke fun.
Then why are we even here? The whole point of a wedding is to judge and poke fun.
I know, but I can't risk it here or my behavior might be interpreted as latent hostility, or hateration as they call it in the streets.
Right, ex-boyfriend etiquette. We're not ruining this day for me. Ooh, I see balloons with Neil and Janet's face on them tied to all the pews. Très tacky.
Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Mona.
Hey, Neil! Everything is so beautiful. Nice touch with the personalized balloons. Trey, Class A.
Congratulations, Neil. So happy to be here to share in your special day.
I was hoping you'd come.
Well, we are still friends. Hey!
Do y'all have to shout like that?
I see you're still feeling the effects of the bachelor party.
Why do you say that?
Because you missed 3 buttons and you got glitter on your nose? What did you get into last night?
He brought his own chocolate sprinkles.
Hey! What happens at the bachelor party stays at the bachelor party.
Just so you're prepared, that stripper you were showing special attention to is here. She's play cousins with one of my groomsmen.
Tangerine's here? She probably won't recognize me anyway. She must see hundreds of ripped abs every week.
What's up, Sprinkles?
Tangerine! Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Actually, it's Susan when I'm off the clock, but I'm glad you recognized me. Most men only remember me from the neck down. Listen, I just want to say thanks for the generous tip you gave me. I'm going to save you a dance at the reception. Not that kind of dance.
You gave a generous tip? Even I've never seen you that drunk.
Damn, I gave that girl a $100 bill. Man, that's the last time I let some chick spank me with... It's just the last time, that's all.
I'd love to stay and laugh at you, but it's about that time. See you guys at the reception? There's no open bar, but there's a really cool fruit punch fountain.
Are you okay?
Yep, that went surprisingly well. I can relax a little. Especially when there's an exciting Kool-Aid fountain awaiting. And what is up with Neil's pimp tux? Did I notice a hint of purple paisley?
Yay, you're back. This is going to be fun. Wait until you see the bride's grandfather in his Count Chocula cape.
He was so young. Such a beautiful man.
How did you know them?
I didn't. I worked for the funeral home. I did his makeup and wake. I was going for a vibrant look. What did you think? Did I have a foundation?
No, I thought he looked very lively.
You're too kind. And a bit blotchy, if you don't mind my candor. Here's my card. I do wonders with the undead tooth.
Must be Bill Squidout. Excuse me. I am so sorry for your loss.
Yes? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Bill and I were close. William and I were extremely close. You dated him too?
Makes you feel any better, this happens at least twice a week. All of your makeup, flawless. Call me.
Hurry up, Dee Dee. I don't want to miss the wedding. How often does one tiny person need to apply lipstick?
It depends. With a proper lining and layering technique, I can usually go about 3 hours. With gloss, sometimes 4. So on average, I usually need to reapply within 3.5 hours, give or take 10 minutes, all weather conditions being equal.
Okay, by now they're honeymooning in Jamaica.
I'm fine. I just need a minute. And some calamine lotion. Go, go. 1 second, Matt. Just grab the scotch from my grandmother's purse.
Let's introduce ourselves. Yes. Hi. We just wanted to say how happy we are to be here and that everything is truly perfect.
Thank you. Do I know you?
I'm Dee Dee Thorne, and this is my sister Mona.
We're old friends of Neil's, but I'm sure you want to be alone right now, so okay then. Bye-bye. Come on.
So nice to meet you.
Neil's never mentioned either of you.
Really?
Yep. Dee Dee, step away from the bride.
Dee Dee Thorne, law student, fabulous apartment, 11% body fat.
Nope. That's a yep and a nope. Let's go.
Wow. That is so strange that he wouldn't mention me.
Why is it so strange?
It's just that I was his last girlfriend before he met you.
Neil didn't tell me he was inviting exes to our wedding.
Who's that scotch? But hey, he's totally in love with you now. He went on and on about how great you were when he came to see Dee Dee at Christmas.
He came to see you at Christmas? He told me he was working.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, happy wedding day.
Love the dress.
change back on that?
Fine and funny. I'm kind of digging your sprinkles.
Neil loves you, Janet. He told Dee Dee so at Christmas. What the heck was that?
I'm the one who tried to get us out of there, but no, you had to open up your glossy little lips.
Okay, I'm sure everything is fine. There's no need to panic. Still no need to panic. She's just getting some air. She'll be back.
And I'm never coming back. Now can we panic?
Why would Janet run out on our wedding day?
No idea.
Not a clue.
These women are tricky. They draw you in with their thongs and pasties, and when they've got you right where they want you, bam! You're left with empty pockets and a face full of whipped cream. This is so humiliating. Why didn't she just tell me she was having second thoughts?
No idea.
Not a clue.
Hey, I just heard there were 2 girls in the bathroom with Janet right before she ran out. Maybe they know something.
Why don't we go find them?
Good idea. Nice detective work, stripper girl.
What are you doing? Did you follow me here from the funeral?
You weren't hard to miss in that jalopy of yours. I simply followed the sparks from your sagging muffler.
Speaking of sagging, I have one word for you. Underwire.
Doesn't it bother you that we have yet another man in common besides Charles? I mean, 1 is a fluke, 2 is a pattern.
You dated him before you were married. I dated him years later. Small world. Stranger things have happened.
So don't you find it highly coincidental, uncanny, and extremely disturbing?
I find you disturbing. Don't you need to get something lifted, tucked, or sucked out?
I intend to get to the bottom of this odd connection. I mean, what qualities do men see in me that they also see in you? I mean, we're so different. I'm refined and sophisticated and worldly, and you're just
About to give you a beat down if you finish that sentence.
see, so different.
You need to stop obsessing and go home.
I am not obsessing. I'm happy to let it go. Wait, I am not done with you.
Do you feel bad we didn't tell Neil about what happened with Janet?
Why do you think I'm eating wedding cake without chewing?
Neil, are you okay?
No. Hey, Mona.
Neil, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to be somewhere where people weren't asking me a million questions about Janet.
Have you seen her? Did she say anything? What do you know?
Maybe I came to the wrong place.
No, don't be silly. You can hide out here as long as you'd like.
Dee Dee, can I talk to you privately?
Sure. Relax. Have some cake. Bad idea. Help yourself to some snacks in the kitchen.
Look. What do you think you're doing?
Helping a friend. We're still responsible for what happened today, and it's the least we can do.
We shouldn't do anything. We're already too involved as it is. And we're not helping him by letting him stay here.
Well, I can't just tell him to walk it off.
You're right. I'll do it. Oh!
Mona, he does not need your tough love tactics right now. Now, I will get rid of him in my own way. Neil? I know you think that being here is gonna help, but I really don't think...
Why doesn't anybody want to marry me?
Hello? Hey, Dee Dee, hey. Dee Dee's not here.
Good, because I stopped by to see you. I was in the neighborhood picking up your father's hair pomade. They don't sell it on our side of town.
So, what do you want?
Can I stepmom just drop by? You know, full friendly. Okay, I need information about your mother.
What kind of information?
Is there anything on God's green earth that we might possibly have in common? I mean, if you can think of anything, it'll just free my mind and save me from my night terrors.
Well, you're both strong-willed, determined, meddling, overprotective, somewhat selfish, maybe insane to a certain degree. But loving mothers nonetheless. Hey, do you know I never realized just how alike you two are?
Why are you saying these things?
Because it's true. I mean, with that much in common, you two should actually be friends.
Really, Sweet Peach? Inviting people in so you can attack them? No wonder you don't have more guests.
Actually, you invited yourself in.
It's like a disease with you.
Hey, I'm sorry I stuck you with Neil last night. Was it hard to get him out?
Not after I pried his fingers from the door jamb. I'm telling you, Mona, turning Neil away was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Including telling my mom she was too old to wear pants with Juicy across the butt.
So, what's with the food?
You know I eat when I feel guilty.
No, you don't. I do that. Wait, you're turning into me. Should I be worried?
Of course not. I just ruined two people's lives. I'm fine. Couldn't be better. I mean, what woman doesn't want to see her ex-boyfriend cry like a little girl?
So, found anything else we have in common aside from the men we slept with?
Not a thing. It seems I was mistaken. Toodles.
I know one thing we have in common. We're both very close to our daughters, who tell us everything.
So you've spoken with Mona, then? I knew she couldn't keep her mouth shut. She gets it from you.
She thinks we should try to be friends.
She told me the very same.
You know, maybe she's right. I mean, yeah, we could try by saying something nice to each other.
Okay. You first.
All right. Big Dee Dee, I think you're a very good mother.
And I you.
Except for your drinking.
I know you've been both mother and father to Mona, but growing the mustache was a step too far.
Well, we gave it a good try.
Indeed. Bye.
I was worried about you, so I brought you a surprise.
Mona, I'm not really feeling up to...
Hi, Dee Dee.
Janet, I came to tell you that it's not your fault that Neil and I didn't get married. I was already having doubts.
I'm feeling better already. Thanks for stopping by.
But Mona assured me that you would never do anything to jeopardize my relationship with Neil.
Dee Dee, do you have an extra tooth? It can wait.
Neil, what are you doing here?
Dee Dee, you told me he was gone.
So, you knew he was here?
See, what happened was...
I didn't have the heart to kick him out. I tried, but he just kept talking and whining and crying, and, well, it's true. Janet, trust me, nothing happened. I was only letting him stay here until he was ready to face the world because I feel responsible for ruining his wedding day.
And how exactly did you ruin my wedding, Dee Dee?
You see, what had happened was...
Why haven't you ever told me about your ex-girlfriend?
You see... What happened was... I just don't like rehashing the past.
Oh, for goodness sake, everyone in this room has slept with Neil. The past is the past. No big deal. Moving on.
You slept with Neil?
I believe I was moving on. What is important is that there's only one woman in this room he wanted to marry.
Actually, he wanted to marry me, too. That's why we broke up, actually.
I don't even know why I came here.
Wait, look. You and Neil love each other. You just need to accept that this man has had a past. And Neil, you need to be honest with Janet about that past. Basically, y'all need to talk and leave us out of it.
Can we go somewhere and talk?
Sure. Can you believe that?
Yeah, he didn't even say thank you. That ungrateful Negro sat on my couch crying, eating up all my food for 2 days. He better not never show up in here.
Thanks for everything.
Oh, don't mention it.
Then my grandma Nettie looked me in the eyes on the deathbed, reached deep down in her bosom and pulled out a special gift. I thought it was going to be sugarless hard candy, but no. It was $100 bill.
thought you invited me over here to get to know me better, but all you want is your money back.
Well, now that you know, how about you give me the 100, I'll give you a 10, a 5, and 5 ones, and we'll call it even.
Unfortunately for you, I'm a math major, so no.
Don't you have to follow some kind of stripper code of conduct?
Of course I do. And it says if a customer wants his money back, he has to earn it.
Just me, or do these noodles taste extra fantastic tonight?
Everything tastes better when you're getting some.
Which explains why my noodles suck.
You know, this is the first time since 5th grade that I have a boyfriend to share Valentine's with.
So you and Chase have big plans this weekend?
Well, he hasn't exactly said anything yet, and I'm not expecting much. You know, a card, flowers, some chocolates, a moonlit dinner on a garden rooftop, perhaps some simple skywriting, nothing big, though.
Valentine's sans amour, but just because I don't have a man doesn't mean I don't have a plan. It's a day about love, and I'm gonna love myself.
Can I watch?
Can I watch you watch?
You know, Dee Dee, I wrote that love myself speech, and it sounds just as pathetic coming from you.
So what about you guys?
I'm just gonna hit up a club after 11. Anybody still on their own at that hour on Valentine's is pretty easy pickings.
As for me, I'm hooking up with Franco again. We've agreed to spend every Valentine's together if we're still single. This'll be 10 years running. Franco's such a loser.
Then stop seeing him.
But he's gorgeous and he'll be naked before I unlock the door. God, I can't wait till he gets here.
Hey, Jenna. Did you get that candy from your Valentine?
No, I bought it to taunt the models at my agency. Those tall, skinny Kobraks. The only reason they're in a good mood lately is because they all have boyfriends to be with on Valentine's.
Yes, well, who doesn't?
Only ask me. I'm sure I'd rather have a man, but at least I'm not lying about how I'm going to love myself.
Katie, I told you, this is a sports agency, okay? We do not have tiny little hearts hanging from the desks.
I see you're a morning cup of joy, as usual. Maybe you could show a little more kindness since the season of love is upon us.
Oh, no. Yep, you caught the sickness just like the rest of them. Love, love, love. Blech. You know, people like you make me want to put half cream, half cyanide in my coffee.
You really could stand to embrace the spirit of Valentine's.
Thorn, it is an artificial holiday. I mean, it's not like we're acknowledging the birth of the Messiah, or the resurrection, or the return of the great pumpkin. No. It's all about men buying expensive things for women who then turn around and break their hearts into millions of tiny little pieces.
Ooh, I'm sensing a little Valentine's Day massacre in your past.
My fiance broke up with me on that day. I don't care to discuss.
Well, Brett, maybe your heart would heal if you would give yourself over to the holiday.
Yeah? Well, I think that people in love should just give themselves over to a cliff. Have a nice day. Or a bad day. Doesn't really matter.
This is nice.
Yeah, unless this is only a regular night. Think of how nice it would be if this were a special night. It comes around once a year, special night.
Maybe any night with you is special.
Oh, that's sweet. But if there were a really special night, say sometime soon, what would be your idea of a good way to celebrate it?
Every time I look in your eyes, it's a celebration. Doesn't get any better than that.
But if it did?
You know what? I promised I'd help close the bar. But I'll be in Napa on Friday, but be back for the weekend. So, don't make plans.
Because you made some?
Sure. We'll grab a pizza or something. Bye, beautiful. And bye, beautiful's beautiful mom.
Marry that man now. Such an incredible guy. Almost as good as my sweetie Glenn, who was declared it Valentine's week. This was today's gift.
Where's the bottom to that?
Actually, I thought this was a bottom. But who cares? It'll fit around something.
Why do I ask questions that I don't want the answers to?
Because I raised you to be curious and not grumpy like you are now. What's going on?
I don't think that Chase has made any plans for Valentine's Day.
Well, what we used to call pathetic, we now call empowerment. So take the initiative. Make your own damn plans.
Well, is that what you're doing?
Oh, no, my man loves me.
And Brett's been in such a bad mood lately, he's making everybody miserable, especially me. I've got to get him off our backs, especially mine.
Oh, this one is simple. Brett obviously needs female companionship. Maybe you can help him find a lady friend.
Mom, that is not the answer to everything.
Of course not. Tasty alcoholic beverages are the answer to everything. In my experience, when men are cranky, they need some hanky-panky. And in your father's case, a little spanky.
I hope that's the alcohol talking.
Delicious really needs a hit record, Spence.
That's why I'm hoping our project with Smooth Vinyl works out. Spencer speaking. Now it's your turn. Naomi, girl, what's up? How are things at Smooth Vinyl?
Naomi Dawson again?
You'll have it tomorrow. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella?
Naomi brings out my international side.
Yeah, well, she brings out my ugly side. I know that you have to work with her on the marketing, but I just want to make sure she doesn't try to steal Adonis like she stole Big Fat Slim Jim.
Hey, just because Naomi signed more artists than you doesn't mean you have to hate. And Mona, you are hating.
My problem with her is strictly professional. She does this for the buyers and this for the programmers. It calls a big old tease.
I'm cool with all of that.
Hello, children. Time for show and tell. This is a beautiful gay man. Hola. His name is Franco, and he's mine for the weekend.
Hey, I'm Spencer.
Hi, I'm Mona.
It's nice to finally meet you. And Mona, if you come to my salon, I could do wonders with your hair. Well, maybe not wonders, but I could do better.
I hear you're from Miami. What's happening down there? You a native?
No, I'm originally from the Twin Cities.
Sodom or Gomorrah?
That just gets funnier every time you say it. Mona, would you mind if I use the loo?
Oh, it's up the hall to the right. Just push my lacy things aside.
I sure will, right after I try them on. I just like to shock the straighties.
He's so on my nerves already. I gotta get rid of him. All he does is talk about himself and make fun of other people. Who could be friends with somebody like that?
Hey, Jenna, I have a proposition for you.
Oh, sorry, Dee Dee. Even if I were desperate enough to switch teams, you're not my type.
Good to to know I'm being overlooked by both men and women on Valentine's Day. No, what I meant was I wanted to set you up on a blind date. There's this guy.
Oh, do it, Lockett. Tell me where.
I don't know, Thorne.
I just think going out on Valentine's is the perfect way to take the edge off. And stop you from making assistants cry.
Maybe I like being bitter. You know, maybe the lack of distraction fuels my success.
Or maybe you're just afraid to spend time with a beautiful, sexy woman.
Are you talking about yourself, Thorne?
I'm not that demented.
Fine. Brett Mahoney isn't afraid of anything. Except certain spiders. I don't care to discuss. All right, tell your friend she's got a date. She just better be prettier than I am.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to see you till Saturday.
Well, I missed you. Plus, your sofa ate my nano again. It must really like Kanye. What's this?
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
Your book and a candlelight dinner on a boat?
Yeah, it's a surprise for Saturday. Surprise!
So you made Valentine's Day plans for us?
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't seem to have any. So here's the rundown. We are picked up by a limo and driven to a boat. We will take a moonlight cruise where we'll enjoy dancing and dining. Then a limo ride home where we'll indulge in passionate sex with Valentine's Day protection. Followed by morning after French toast.
So did you schedule a kiss too?
Well, I was thinking after the crystal, but before the body gel, and somehow I don't think that's what you mean.
So you just assumed that I wasn't going to do anything special for our first Valentine's Day?
Oh, I didn't assume. I was pretty sure.
Wow. That says a lot. And I'm not just assuming that. I'm pretty sure.
Happy Valentine's Day Eve, baby.
Not for me, because I took your advice. Chase and I had a fight.
Guess you picked a bad day to start listening to me. Here, take this chocolate heart Glenn gave me. I have 12 more at all.
Fellas, Coco and I are on the way to the dog show at the Armory. I invite you to go with us, but I'm afraid you might win.
What are you doing? Trying to find your mute button.
I understand why you're in a bad mood. It's Valentine's. Well, don't be down, Phyllis. Think of all those hundreds of Ben and Jerry's workers you've kept employed all these lonely years. I say, double chins up.
Excuse me, but I have a Valentine. So tonight, when Charles gets on his stepladder to give you a kiss, remember which one of us is kissing hot young lips and which one of us is wiping off old mustache dye.
Hey, Spence, we need to get started on the... Oh, Naomi, I didn't know you were going to be here.
I just thought it'd be good for the three of us to have a little FaceTime before this record drops.
Good idea. We done?
Mona, I know you see us as rivals, but I don't. We need to support each other professionally, not fight over scraps.
You mean scraps like Big Fat Slim Jim? Scraps that I discovered, that I groomed, that I made platinum, that you stole? Oh, was Usher a scrap when you pushed me out of the way to get to him in '98? Yeah, I'm still a little bitter about that one.
Girl, there's a reason why they call the past the past. I mean, why compete when our careers aren't even on the same track?
Yeah, Naomi's in charge of A&R and marketing in her label, and she's going to be on the cover of Vibe next month.
Well, la-dee-da.
Spence, you don't have to brag on me.
You know, Naomi, there was a time when I just smile and let your arrogance slide, but that time is not now, so get your ass up out my chair.
Well, this has been excruciatingly uncomfortable. Kind of how Mona's feet must always feel.
Be mine. Heartthrob.
Ah, puppy love. Don't make me crush the candy. There's something I need to tell you.
No, me first. I know it's our 10th Valentine's together, and you have been the world's best date all these years.
Okay, you're done. Let's talk about last night.
But you didn't let me finish.
Well, it takes you so damn long. There are prescriptions for that.
It may
you didn't let me finish what I was going to say. I think we need a major change in our relationship.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so too.
That's why I'm moving to San Francisco, so we can be together all the time.
Say what?
I've realized the reason there's never been anyone else for us is because we are searching for something we already have.
A commitment-free annual bang?
Love. So I'm moving in with you. And finding a job is no problem. There are plenty of hairstyling opportunities here. You see? It's a sign.
I need to talk to somebody about Chase. I've ruined everything, just like I do every time I get a man. I'm sorry. Did I come at a bad time?
Yes, thank you. Come in.
I'll get you a tissue, hon. And maybe some mousse.
Don't leave me alone with him. That man is trying to move in with me.
Moving in? You told me you never wanted to see him again.
Oh, he did he?
Damn this small apartment.
Do you know what else seems small? My problems. Bye.
Okay, fine. You're suffocating me.
Yeah? Well, those glasses make you look fat.
And you need to toss the spray bottle, sister, because no one's believing that man tan.
And you are incapable of loving anybody but yourself. Look at that Adam Warhol. The head is almost actual size. And the head is your one-man show.
Which one?
All of them. I mean, 40 Asians and a mule? Talk about pretentious.
Pretentious? Your name's not even Franco. It's Francis. Emphasis on the cis.
That was beneath you.
I'll tell you one thing that's never going to be beneath me again.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, this doesn't mean I'm not still mad at you.
I knew it all along, Thorne. This was just an elaborate plan to get to me. It was inevitable, you know, I mean, who could resist all this?
Everything you said is so wrong on so many levels. I'm just here to witness my matchmaking magic.
Okay, all right. And I'll admit it actually feels good to have a Valentine's date. Maybe it'll help erase the memory of that hideous night last year with Jenna.
You got a problem with the name Jenna?
No, not the name, just the cold-hearted hag who owns a modeling agency in our building.
There's a cold-hearted hag who owns a modeling agency in our building? Oh, who knew? I gotta go make a call.
Dee, it's so nice of you to be here to introduce us. Is that him? Not much hair, huh?
Yes, but no. I made a mistake.
What?
You see, that guy, he's a serial killer.
Who knew?
Jenna?
Brett?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I think the real question is, what am I doing here? Bye.
Wait a minute. You set me up with my ex-fiancé? Are you friggin' kidding me?
Brett, I didn't know. You two seem perfect for each other.
We were perfect for each other until she told me to eat my engagement ring and die.
I said please. I believe it was you that I caught doing a body shot off a stripper.
Oh, I was with a client.
You were always with clients, Brett.
Jenna, I told you, I live this, okay? I breathe this. I am...
Yeah, we've all heard the speech.
You're already in a pretty deep hole. You want to keep on digging?
No, I'm done. Can I leave now?
No. Me first.
If we kill a few hours, my friend Spencer will be here trolling for losers.
I have to say, I'm impressed with your marketing plan. You're very talented.
Greatness has always been my destiny. I've just been pacing myself.
You know, we probably shouldn't tell Mona about us going out and having drinks.
Yeah, we wouldn't want her to tell you to get your ass up out of this booth.
I'm surprised someone as cute as you doesn't have a date tonight.
I was going to say the same thing to you. Although it is Valentine's and we are out together. So I guess we both do have dates.
I guess we do.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I didn't know if I was going to see you tonight.
Of course you were going to see me. Baby, we really got to work on this having faith in your man thing.
Oh, Chase, I am so sorry. I guess I just panicked when you never mentioned Valentine's Day, and I wasn't trying to steal your romantic thunder. It's just, I've been disappointed a lot in my life, so I tend to rely on myself.
Well, now you can rely on me. And if you like that, then you'll love this. Already packed your bag, and I'm taking you somewhere special for the weekend.
Oh, where? Tell me, where?
Do you trust me, Mona?
I trust you.
Then I just got my gift.
I think you should stay, 'cause every day will seem to be Valentine's, yeah.
You know, you should actually be grateful. Because of me, you finally faced your pain, and now the real healing can begin.
Do you really think I was going to buy that?
I was hoping.
Okay, all right, maybe you were right on one count. You know, seeing Jenna again did give me some closure, so I think it all worked out for the best.
See, I knew it was a good thing.
It was. I mean, the woman didn't even have a date for Valentine's Day.
How pathetic is that?
Oh, somebody had a good Valentine's.
Indeed I did, but how did you know?
That smile on your face? I know that smile. I've given lots of women that smile.
So what lucky woman is wearing one today because of you?
Nah, it was just me and my cat Smokey on the sofa this year. Gotta give the Bay Area babes a breather every once in a while.
Couldn't find a date, huh?
Not even with cash.
This is my worst Valentine's Day ever.
I would have had more fun donating bone marrow.
Same time next year?
You got it, Dave.
Line up all your boots and coats. You're like the 7 dwarfs, only tall and strapping.
We get called into action, we need to move fast, whether it's saving lives or getting to bed. Ain't that right, baby?
Oh, and thanks again for dislodging that piece of burger I was choking on.
No, I'm sure you would have coughed it up eventually.
Nah, she's a choker. I still cut up her grapes. So how about a nightcap?
Well, it's kind of late.
Wasn't talking to you. Nighty-night.
I can't believe them. They're all over each other. Yesterday, I caught them making out in the laundry room.
Oh, I think it's cute.
I saw tongues, Dee Dee. Oh, God, here we go again. Whenever she cranks up the smooth R&B, I mean, she and Glenn are getting ready to play Firemen to the Rescue.
You know, Mona, maybe you wouldn't be so bothered by your mom and her man if you were out getting a little action of your own.
Well, and maybe I wouldn't be so bothered if that advice was coming from someone who's getting some her damn self.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. All we need is love, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hey, Spence. Hey. Mona, before we go to lunch, I have a little surprise for you. You know how you've been down lately and really annoyed that your mom is living in our building and not really seeing anyone or getting any?
So, the surprise is you want to depress me?
Just the opposite. There's a new hotel called City Sonoma, which I'm sure you've never heard of because it's hip, exclusive, and hasn't even opened yet.
Oh, City Sonoma that has an amazing wine list in Golden Gate Weekly called A Little Taste of Sonoma right here in the city. That's City Sonoma.
Mona, you surprise me. Usually you're months, if not years, behind the trends.
Hey, I'm in the music business. It's my job to know these things. Plus, someone left their magazine in the bathroom.
That was me.
What were you doing in the ladies' room?
I'd rather not say.
Anyway, one of my clients is an investor, and he got us into the very exclusive pre-opening weekend. They have an amazing four-handed Dead Sea salt scrub.
Wow, 2 trained professionals will scrub my butt at once? How can I say no to that?
Well, can I go? Although I'm not sure about the scrubbing. I don't like strangers touching my butt.
I've always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Anyway, sorry guys, this is invitation only. Mona, come on, let's go eat. Bye.
Bye, boys.
You know, a brother's always being excluded from exclusive things.
What if I told you I could get you in?
How you gonna do that?
I'd rather not say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a meeting in the ladies' room.
Here's to our sisters-only weekend.
Just you and me. Ooh, and 2 handsome guys. Hello.
Hello, ladies. I'm Marcus. This is Steve. Can we buy you 2 beautiful women a drink?
Thanks, but we already have drinks, and we just want to be by ourselves, okay?
Then why'd you come to a singles weekend?
Yeah, why did I come to a singles weekend?
I'm sorry, Mona, but I didn't think you would have come if you had known.
Well, thanks for thinking I'm so pathetic that you couldn't even tell me the truth.
I did it out of love. I love you, Mona.
I don't love me so much.
Look, you have trouble picking guys on your own. You always tend to go for the scrubs. It is my sisterly duty to help you. And maybe I'll find myself a man, too.
Fine. Let me know when you find our husbands.
Hi.
Look, I'm just here to order some wine.
That's cool. The house red's pretty tasty.
Right now, I could go for vino in a box.
Another one of these for
Mona.
Mona. I'm Chase. I'd ask you if you come here often, but this is opening night.
Well, and I'd ask, where have you been all my life? But I'm really bad at cheesy pickup lines.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Oh, it's funny how 2 complete strangers can have so much in common. How much?
Oh, I've got this.
Oh. Let me guess, Chase. You don't have your wallet.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee, Mona's sister. Mona needs to go now. Bye. Going for another broke-ass brother? I can't let you out of my sight for a minute. It's cute. Mona, the man doesn't have a wallet, and the bartender already knows his name. Congratulations, you found the one penniless drunk in the place.
Oh, wow. Now that I've had 4 hands on my butt, I can never go back to 2.
Ladies,
What are you guys doing here?
basking in the afterglow of our spa treatments and parading around in our robes commando style.
Spence, how are you paying for this? You've got a mortgage.
Adam's buddy George got us in for free. His company designed the landscape.
The Buddha garden was my vision.
Now we're off for a private wine tasting with a hotel sommelier. Ta-ta!
Toodles.
Whatever.
I guess Adam's got some juice.
Oh, Mona, I'd like to introduce you to Ellis and Connor.
And I'd like to introduce you to a 2001 Pinot Noir. I say we sniff, sip, and enjoy.
This has a very long finish.
Exactly. And it shows fresh aromas of cherry with oaky overtones.
I'm sorry, but when you say wine tastes oaky, it makes me laugh.
There's nothing funny about fermented fruit aging in an oak barrel.
Excuse me. Oh, thank God you're here. Hide me. They're talking about wine.
Well, I don't like to talk about it. I just like to drink it.
Oh, and apparently I just like to wear it. Hey, what are you doing back there?
Oh, it's cool. I work here.
Oh.
I have a little confession to make. I went to write the word Sonoma on a food order today and accidentally wrote Somona. I think you were a little bit on my mind.
Well, I guess I thought about you a little too.
Yeah?
At the omelet station, at the pool, during massage. Oh, that must be the wine talking.
Really? Because most of it's on your robe.
Then I guess it's me.
Hi. Dee Dee again? Mona needs to go now. Bye. Didn't I tell you not to talk to that mooching barfly?
No, it's okay. He works here.
Even worse. Mona, we're not playing find a barkeep. We're playing find a successful, worthy man. Now, Connor and Ellis are waiting in the hot tub. Let's get out there before those two white chicks from Eureka get to them.
Ooh, nice outfit. If you close your eyes and concentrate really hard, you might be able to shrink yourself down and fit into it.
It's for Dee Dee. Unlike you, I try to give my daughter the finer things.
Speaking of finer, you remember my boyfriend Glenn? He's finer than your husband.
Have we met at the Skybox House, Phyllis's date? You questioned my eyesight?
Now I'm questioning your sanity.
You see this? That's a fireman muscle. It's big. And I get to touch it any time I want.
It's just this type of obnoxious behavior that caused your daughter to seek refuge at a 5-star hotel.
Well, maybe if other people were as happy as we are, they wouldn't be so concerned with other people's business.
Good one, baby. Besides, Mona and Dee Dee went to have a girls' weekend.
Oh, Phyllis. First, you chased Charles away, now your own daughter. If only you could chase away that double chin.
Wow. You were right. She does lash out to mask her own shortcomings.
Phyllis, your man has clown feet.
Your man looks like a Billy D. Williams shrinky-dink.
It's not fair. There's two of you now.
Adam, you've got some really high-powered friends. I met a councilman, the president of the free clinic, and the biggest stockbroker in the city.
That was Vincent Walker. We dated once, but his early morning hours and go-getter attitude drove us apart.
Adam, he dumped you. TikTok, get over it.
That dude's gay?
Of course not. He just dates men.
Is that how we got hooked up this weekend?
Here's a newsflash. Being a short Filipino doesn't get me in a lot of places. But being gay, I could pretty much get the key to the city if I wanted. We're like the mafia, only without the back hair and the high-carb diet. We've got connections all over town. Theaters, museums, midnight tours of Alcatraz.
It's called Alcatraz After Dark. It's just like Oz, except there's a candlelight buffet.
With all your connections, you should be doing a lot better.
Tell me about it. Who knew sleeping around wouldn't get you to the top? I'd have no self-esteem at all if I weren't so cute.
Good night, ladies. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
You and Connor look really good together.
And thanks to him, I will never put ice in my wine again.
See? I know what's best for you. And what's best is listening to me and letting me hook you up with a great guy like Connor.
Yeah, and I do deserve to be with a guy who at least has a wallet.
I'm so glad you came to your senses. Well, good night, Mona.
Yep, off to bed. Good night. Hi.
We better talk fast before Mona needs to go now. Bye. Pulls you away.
No, not this time. My sister's asleep.
Good. So, what's your pleasure?
Well, something mellow and sweet. With just a hint of sexy.
Mona, have you told Dee Dee you're dating Chase?
No, I don't want to start meddling until I'm sure things with Chase are solid. Wait, how did you know about us?
The gay grapevine is powerful. I'm telling you, Mona, since I've been hanging out with Adam and his crew, I get VIP parking at the gym, free condoms, and half price on 400 3-count sheets. Woman, them sheets are soft.
Well, I guess when people think you're gay, the world is your oyster.
Nobody thinks I'm gay.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, Chase, what a surprise. Come in, quick. Chase, this is Spencer. Spencer, that's Chase.
Yo, what up?
Hey, I recognize you from last weekend. Oh. Hey, look, City Sonoma's having a gay and lesbian wine tasting next Friday. You should stop by.
No, see, I'm not gay. Just some of my friends are.
Whatever makes you comfortable, man. Hey, I know we were going to meet at the movies, but I want to see my girl and her element.
Mona, are you in there?
Just a minute. Chase, why don't you set the movies up in my bedroom? The screen's bigger, the sound is better.
Hey, it's your bedroom. You don't have to convince me.
Hey, you haven't used the chain since you got high and watched Silence of the Lambs. Why can't I come in?
I'm clipping my toenails.
Say no more. I just came by to tell you that I talked to Ellis, and he told me that Connor is really into you. So I've arranged for a double date tomorrow night, Ono Noodle, 7:30.
Yay, great. Okay, bye.
I know. You know, if I hadn't have lied and manipulated you into going on that singles weekend, you never would have met such a wonderful man.
You're right about that. Bye.
Look at you, juggling two men. Girlfriend, you are just pimping all over the world.
Now, why would anyone think you're gay?
Favorite vacation? Hella skiing in Cortina, Italy. Dee Dee?
Horseback riding in the Sahara. Connor?
Learning falconry from Sheikh Mohammed in Dubai. Mona?
I went to Hawaii once. Saw a turtle.
Always nice.
Okay, I'll have your order here tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Chase? Chase, what are you doing here?
I'm working. And I'd ask you the same thing, but it's obvious you're on a date.
Oh, no. It's not a real date. I'm just pretending so my sister won't find out about us.
Nice cover, Mona.
No, really. It's just my sister doesn't like you, so I was trying to protect you by throwing her off your set. The girl's a bloodhound.
Listen, I'm not into playing games. I'll see you around.
But Chase!
Mona! What is going on between you two?
I've been dating Chase behind your back.
But why?
I didn't want to have to explain him. I just wanted to get to know him. And now, thanks to you, I will probably never see him again.
Hey, I only got involved because I care about you. I did it out of love.
No, you did it because you're a control freak who thinks she knows what's best for everyone. Now, we are two very different people, Dee Dee. And when you start to respect that, that will be love.
What's wrong? You look upset. Beautiful, but upset.
Alice Vandergelder, where have you been? You missed 2 parties and 3 aerobics classes.
And that was just yesterday.
I've been busy. Go away.
Reynaldo's been downing vodka tonics and listening to Sade, wondering where you've been.
You can't just disappear on him. Your 1-month anniversary's coming up.
Alice, you're gay? Are you on the down low?
God, no. I was never going to touch you. It's just that you're so fabulous. I wanted to be near you.
Fell in love with the diva. Happens to the best of us.
I find it interesting that before you moved in, Mona was always here. And now that you're here, she's always gone.
I wish you were gone.
I'm merely suggesting that Mona may be feeling a bit too crowded since more relatives and their boyfriends showed up.
Mona seems fine to me.
From the looks of your eye makeup, I should have known subtlety was not your forte. Your sordid love life is driving your daughter away. Marinate on that. To put it into food terms you'd understand. 2 against 1 does work, even if one of them's a dog.
You again. What can I get you?
I'll have a glass of Montrachet Domaine de la Romanie Conti 1978.
That's served by the bottle at $23,000 a pop. Only 7 exist in the United States. You sure?
Nah, I was just testing your knowledge of wine. I'll have a club soda. And an explanation for why you're not talking to my sister.
Why do you care? I thought you didn't like me.
It's not that I don't like you. Okay. Doesn't matter if I like you or not, because Mona really likes you. And I got in the way of the 2 of you hooking up. I never should have interfered in her life.
But isn't that what you're doing right now?
I'm still talking, Chase. Look, the bottom line is I just want what's best for Mona. Don't blame her for my craziness. Give her another chance.
Things just got too complicated. And I don't like complicated things.
Few men do, but most women worth having are just a little bit complicated.
I'll give it some thought.
And I'll stay out of it. But can you think about it while you're talking to her?
Chase, I didn't expect to see you again.
And you probably wouldn't have if your sister hadn't come by. Now I see the insanity that forced you to keep our relationship a secret. I want to start over.
You do?
First, I'd like to come in.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Look, I think we should have total disclosure.
Uh-oh, that's not always good.
Well, it's about City Sonoma. I kind of own it.
You own City Sonoma?
I also own a winery, and that's why I was at the Noodle Bar the other day. They bought 10 cases of my best Cabernet.
Well, what didn't you tell me?
Well, when we met, it was opening weekend, and I just wanted to mix in with the guests and get their honest reactions to the place.
Yeah, but what about after that? You had plenty of chances. Standing in line at the movie theater, sitting at the red light, listening to each other fall asleep on the phone.
I just thought it was nice that you liked me for me, and not for my wallet.
It's funny, because when I met you, I didn't even think you had a wallet.
I know.
So, after all these months of waiting for a nice guy to come along, I just may have gotten a teeny tiny nibble. I'm trying not to get too excited about Chase, because I don't want to jinx us, but I am excited about him.
Hi, Mona.
So, my guy's rich and your guy's gay. Care to comment?
Bye, Mona.
Push, Glenn, push! Make it fit. Just put your back into it.
Giving you all I got, woman.
Keep going without me.
For God's sake, Mom, people can hear you. I can hear you.
Don't start your complaining. I'll be gone soon enough.
Oh, please, not that you'll miss me when I'm dead speech.
No, it's a you'll miss me when I'm out of the building speech.
What?
Well, I just got to thinking that maybe things were getting too crowded around here. So, I found a place that's close to my baby and not too far from you either.
So you can hit my place, the Pub and Taco, or Hair Shop and Cat Toys Unlimited in a quarter-mile loop.
That sounds perfect. I'm happy for you, too. Well, don't be a stranger.
I won't be. I still have the spare key to your apartment. And don't change the lock. Glenn has an axe.
Which I only use in case of emergencies, or for our Saturday nights when we play Fireman in the Rescue.
Pump. Put this in the to be exchanged for something better pile.
So far, that's the only pile.
And what on earth is this?
It's a diaper genie. You put used diapers in there.
Oof. I guess the nanny will appreciate it then.
Don't forget this one. Oh, it's one of those kits where you make a plaster mold of your belly.
Do it yourself. 3 words I always try to avoid. Plus, it's hideous.
Hey, I was gonna give her that. It's from me.
And it's my favorite.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me, Whatever we need is love, and yeah, that's the way I feel it should be.
I wanted to bring you a little surprise. A banana almond coconut scone from the Sugar Time Bakery, which you're already eating.
Oh, sorry. I know they're Spencer's favorite, and the baker only has them on Thursdays. He gets really cranky if he doesn't get any.
He ain't the only one.
Guess in the future I'll have to be a little bit faster to stay one step ahead of Mona. Ciao.
I just love it when she uses those British expressions. Oh, before I forget, can you help me pick out a present for Camille tonight? It's for our 3-month anniversary.
Well, jewelry's too serious. Flowers aren't special enough.
Which is why I was thinking some trashy lingerie. What? Gift's got a benefit of brother, too. Anyway, I told Camille I was going to work late, so will you help me?
Sure. What's better than picking out lingerie for another woman when I've got no use for it myself?
So, did you hear the news? They hired a new guy in the mailroom.
Didn't know that was newsworthy.
Well, it is when the guy's my new nemesis.
New nemesis? How long's he been here?
3 hours. He spent the morning schmoozing his way around the building and even accused me of staring at his ass. Can you imagine that? Me stare at someone's ass?
Hard to believe, really.
Well, you'll know he's lying when you see his.
Hey, get your hot mail. And I'm not talking about these here letters. Jake, this just arrived. You can lose that word expression. The baby's not yours. Fred, here's your mail order prescription. But I know a guy who can get that Viagra a lot cheaper for you in Mexico.
Oh, my God. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the mail guy with the fat ass.
No, that's Chauncey, Spencer's cousin. I swear that guy is a disaster waiting to happen, and in my world, I do not need him as an escort.
You met him before?
Tragically, yes. He was visiting Spencer freshman year of college. And he decided he'd be the dorm fry cook for the week.
Dog, I'm telling you, we can sell these fish dinners for $10 a plate.
Could be 5-0. We're not supposed to be cooking in here. Dump it! Dump it! It's only you.
Hey, Spence, what's going on?
Mona, I want you to meet my cousin Chauncey.
But you can call me Zeus.
Nice to meet you, Zeus.
You feel that heat?
Yeah, and I see the flames too. Your jacket's on fire. Hey, this is my jacket. Fire boy nearly burnt down the dorm.
Mona, how's my baby girl?
Well, I'm sure you two want to be alone. And even if you don't, that's the way it's going to be.
Chauncey, what brings you here?
Well, a little bit of bad luck.
Why am I not surprised?
See, back in Chicago, I was working at this convenience store, but it was destroyed in a freak icy machine accident. So, at the suggestion and encouragement of Stop and Sip Management, I sought employment elsewhere. And when I couldn't find any, Spencer hooked me up with this job. Now that's love.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
I have other good news, too. I broke up with my gal, Stephanie, which means I'm a free man, Mona. So whenever you're ready for all this, I'm good to go.
Chauncey!
What's up?
What's up? How you liking your first day? Is that my shirt? And my shoes?
Yeah, these are nice platforms. Are you sure they're 12? They feel like a 10.
Man, why you wearing my gear?
You told me to make myself at home. Speaking of which, you're out of Velveeta, toilet paper, and Cocoa Puffs.
You ate all the Cocoa Puffs?
What else was I supposed to eat after we ran out of Velveeta? Look, I'm going downstairs. The law offices of Dale Shaw put out hot Krispy Kremes every day at 11.
There, all done. You know, doing this together really makes me feel like I'm part of the pregnancy. Hasn't it been fun?
Oh, yes, it's like a spa therapy for the pool.
Oh, no. Lie still. You can't move or touch your belly yet. It'll ruin the mold.
And we certainly don't want that.
Now that our family is growing, it's important to keep a history. Just think how cool it'll be to have your burgeoning stomach immortalized forever. Now stay put. I'm gonna go get a towel. Mom! What are you doing?
What
sorry. It's just that I had an itch and I just had to get to it. Honey, and now I totally ruined our project. Oh,
We work so...
yes, we did.
Wait a second. What you did was actually better.
It is?
Yeah. By touching the mold, it shows the relative scale of hands to stomach for posterity. Hey, if we have any plaster left, we can do your ankles.
Perfect. What do you think?
Just so you know, we're having a 2-for-1 sale on Bustiers.
I don't know what that is, so I'll pass. But I am looking for something classy, maybe crotchless. It's for the woman I love.
I've got some really special things in the back you might be interested in. Things that snap. What are you, about a 4?
Oh, no, it's not for me. We're not together.
Right.
Can you believe that woman?
Yeah, she was a little pushy.
No, I mean, she thought I was a size 4. Yay for me.
Spencer.
Camille, what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to take you for dinner, but I dropped by work and you weren't there, and Chauncey said I'd find you here, and here you are, the two of you, buying Randy panties. Interesting, especially since you told me you were working late.
Yeah, we were shopping for my mom's.
This would be perfect for you two. It's provocative, sophisticated, and thanks to the magic of Velcro, voila. Some people just buy their mum chocolates.
Camille, wait. Spencer just wanted to surprise you with a gift. And he must really like you because the only presents he ever gives anyone come from my apartment or the sample section at Rite Aid.
So he was getting something for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry I reacted so strongly, but lying is my pet peeve. My ex was working late the night I caught him cheating.
Well, you don't have to worry about Spencer lying or cheating. He can't even believe he's dating you.
Hello? Oh, sweet Lord. I look like Aretha Franklin on a stick.
Isn't it beautiful? I painted on a high gloss that really makes it shine. It's not quite dry yet, so be careful.
You know what, dear? Here, let me take it. I bet it will dry faster outside. Oh, my.
Oh, what happened?
I tripped, and the big belly fell over the edge. Damn my pregnant clumsiness.
Oh, it's not your fault. I made it too slippery. It said 2 coats and I put on 4. Damn my love of all things shiny. Hey, I know what'll make you feel better.
Morgan Freeman in silk pajamas feeding me a side of chili cheese fries.
No, I meant we could just go out and buy a new kit.
Oh, honey, we couldn't possibly replace it. I mean, we'll just have to live with it in our memories.
Come in.
You know, the darndest thing really fell on my head when I was coming in the building.
The belly mold.
It could be anyone's.
I don't think so. I'd recognize that bloated stomach anywhere.
Now. Look here, baby girl. You can charge that to this phone. My card is what you call defunct. No, wait. Before you hang up, what you got on? Hello?
Chauncey.
I got this. On your feet, rookie. Don't think because I'm small I won't take you on.
Sorry, dog. This is your desk? Oh, that's right. You're the one who gets all those men's muscle magazines, which you're obviously not getting for the articles.
Duh.
Yo, Mona, I want to thank you for helping us straighten things out.
And I want to thank you for helping my man out with the lingerie. We're going to have a fantastic time making up.
Ham Spence, you got your current sex showing your XX her delicates? You bring no shame to the family name.
I'm showing you what? My what?
What are you talking about?
Spencer and I never had sex.
Yes, y'all did. I was there.
And to think I almost called in sick today.
Y'all know y'all guys slept together. I saw it.
You did?
Sure. Your first year in college.
So, first there wasn't anything between you two, then there was, and there wasn't, now there is. I feel like I'm dealing with your Bush administration.
Look, there really isn't anything to the story. There is if it's about you churning Mona's butter.
Yeah, buddy. It sure got churned that night. I was visiting Spencer at school. We were hanging out. Damn! That party was banging. You ain't know I could jam like that, did you? Hey, if I'd have known they got down like this in college, I might have gotten my GED.
You wouldn't believe the pickup lines guys tried to use on me tonight.
Like what? Show me some to, make sure I'm not using any.
Okay, one guy went like this. You know, they call me Coffee because I grind so fine. And another guy tried, is that a space skirt you're wearing? Because your ass is out of this world. I mean, who would fall for those?
Mona, I don't know if it's the perfume you're wearing or the case of beer we split, but you are looking really hot right now.
That's the best line I've heard all night.
Look, I'll take off my socks, but the shirt stays on.
That's right, because he's got man breasts. I'll take my shirt off. I ain't ashamed.
Man, you ought to be. Now get out.
I think we all know what happened after my departure.
We do. Although more graphic details never hurt.
So you lied to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the lingerie you bought, because you may never see it again.
Does that apply to everybody in the room?
Come here. Don't do me like this. See, what had happened was... This isn't really helping, is it?
No, but it is making my day have meaning.
Like I said, y'all got your freaky icky dicky on.
So you did lie to me, and you did have sex with Mona.
No, it doesn't sound right.
Because it's not. I remember everything. I always sober up when I'm naked because I have to think about what I have to suck in so I look good. No, lower. You've never done this before, have you?
No. Have you?
Not like this.
Such good friends. Should we really be doing this?
I'm not sure, but I do feel closer to you than anybody else. And I just learned in English Lit that Shakespeare said, they do not love that do not show their love. So maybe he's right. Maybe this is right. So let's go for it. Take me, Big Daddy.
That's all you did? I got more action on the train coming to work.
See? I didn't lie to you. There's never been anything between me and Mona. It could have been anyone in that bed. That night meant nothing.
Yeah, super nothing.
Come to think of it, when I had my ear up against the door, all I heard was talking, then snoring. I just thought y'all were fast.
So all you did was get drunk, take your socks off, and pass out? Then who cares?
See, now, Matt?
Oh, no. How could I be? I was drunk and sockless every weekend in college.
You were? Because that was pretty much it for me. Let's get you close up. See you, Mom. Clacking out early.
Okay, Mom. I know what you're thinking about the belly mold. You can tell me. Be honest.
Oh, thank God. I hate it. I hate it more than fake leather. I even hate it more than the sound of Phyllis clomping up the stairs. It's just that it's a constant reminder of my girth and a blow to my pride. And if I have to look at it one more second, my wig will blow off.
I just wanted you to have a keepsake from the pregnancy. Wouldn't you have liked to have something from when you were pregnant with me?
I've got you. Why would I need anything else when I could never have anything better, honey?
Oh, well, if you put it that way, I understand.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to have this destroyed.
You're not going to run over it, are you? Remember the trouble you got into when you tried that with the neighbor's cat?
No, this plan is foolproof. I'm going to give it to my new maid, Nadia, and tell her to be extra careful with it. It'll be cracked, chipped, and hidden away by the end of the day. I will never be able to forgive Chauncey for bringing up that night.
Will you never be able to forgive Chauncey, or will you never be able to forgive Spencer?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that what happened tonight struck a nerve. The Spencer nerve. The one that's connected to your heart.
Could you just stop pushing the Spencer thing?
I can, but I won't. I never back down when I'm right. You don't know this by now. You haven't been paying attention. So, what is it that you're really feeling?
Hurt. Embarrassed. I guess when Spencer said the moment we shared meant nothing to him, I realized it had meant something to me.
It better have since you were naked.
And then I started wondering why I even cared. And it occurred to me I've always cared. I just couldn't admit it.
That's what us therapists call denial. Crack it open, baby.
Maybe I should have explored those feelings.
Where have I heard that before?
Maybe I've hated all his girlfriends because deep down, I thought he should be with me.
It's like I'm listening to myself.
And maybe those sex dreams I had about him were really trying to tell me something.
Damn, I forgot all about those.
Maybe there could have been something between us. But I was never honest with myself or Spencer. And now, it doesn't matter. Because he's in love with somebody else.
Oh, baby. Honey, I am so sorry.
I've kicked myself in the ass yet again. Worn down the heels on a lot of shoes doing that.
I know the feeling. But no matter what happens between you and Spencer, I'll be here every step of the way, waiting for my grandbabies.
This getting things out in the open has brought me and Camille even closer together. I mean, isn't it great being totally truthful with another person?
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad everything worked out for you.
It really has. Man, we sure were stupid back in college, huh?
Some of us still are. I don't care how many times I see it. Throw mama from the train never gets old. Pass the chips. You know, this makes the coolest bowl. It's got a place for the chips, the salsa, and the guac.
And it's unbreakable. Even my mom's new ex-maid couldn't destroy it.
You know, I think their mom's guacamole holder is slightly smaller than her salsa holder.
Runs in the family.
Not my half.